So aina China da thakpa matamda yamna kahani hakchang da nungai bam pokhi habdi sum yamna isa da yamna digestion yam phahan ba adagi hakchang da dum nungai bam pokhi badagi aina masi sa ki na sum yu yeng ki badagi ai namu chahi amani di try to ba kuire dum sare e sai dum thamme jikso, and then it's a good thing. So I like having probiotic things like this, like kombucha drink, then curd, then the sauerkraut. You can make sauerkraut. It's very easy. So it's a fermented cabbage recipe. You can find on YouTube. Anything can be found on YouTube nowadays. It's easy. So I mean it's really good. While having also, you can have in salads, you can have in burger, you can put in burger. Yeah, so what I was trying to talk in the first is that, I really want to emphasize on empathy, because yeah, so the thing is, in our society, when we talk about any incident, maybe if someone is suffering from some disease, or if someone is having certain disease, let's not just talk about COVID-19. Me ma'am say akogi yamna, way to express the matamda, like they don't empathize but they sympathize. So there's a very, thin line but huge difference between empathy and sympathy. So sympathy is a kind of pityness, over something. There's not much feeling. You feel pity for something, by seeing something. But empathy is like you feel for the other person. So when I realized that in our society, I saw a lot of people actually don't empathize with people. They just talk and they just say that, oh, this should be done, you start judging people, which we should not do. We started a lot of judgmental things on others without knowing what other person is going through. So first of all, I always say that you keep yourself in that other person's position. Maybe if it doesn't matter, he is a millionaire, he's a billionaire, or he is a very poor guy, or he is he is a disabled person, or he may be anything, or he may be anyone, right? So but the thing is, we as a human, we really want to give judgment to people. So but we don't know what is going through. So maybe I have a friend, let's call it Lisa. So Lisa is like really good looking. She has everything we think so. She has cars, she has a house, she wears nice clothes. She does everything what she can with money. Materialistically, she's really good, and she's like sufficient. But she has something in her life that which nobody knows, right? So we don't know about Lisa's life, but then we started judging people, without knowing her life. So it's really, really heartbreaking, because I have seen numerous posts, or especially in Manipur society, we start judging people, and I'm so sad that why people have to judge without knowing the other person's life. If he or she is doing very good in her career, she has something which is really which has some difficulties in her life. So what I would say is, let's empathize with people. Maybe she's a very rich girl, maybe she's an IS officer, maybe she's an engineer, maybe she's an MBA, maybe she's an entrepreneur. She has, everyone has their own difficulty in life. Everyone has their own heartbroken way of life, or maybe she's heartbroken, maybe she's going through something very difficult. So I would always say that he's telling someone is writing, yeah. So I would always say that first, let's try to empathize. Let's know what other people are going through, and it makes life easy. I'm not telling this to make other person's life easy. It's it's your life is going to be really easy. And when you empathize with a lot of people, maybe your colleagues, maybe your family, maybe to your friends, your way to success is very, very easy. Because see, I think leadership is also a type of empathy, you know because when you have a good leadership, I'm talking about a good leadership, I'm not talking about just a manager, I'm talking about good leadership. If you are having a good leadership, then you should have definitely have an empathy qualities, and that is real important. Why I am emphasizing this word empathy today? Because I have met a lot of people in my life for my age. I think I have traveled quite few places in my life. I've gone through many things, in life, and while I go through this entrepreneurship thing and everything, I realized that something was worth really listening to myself when I'm doing all those things, and which I was lacking, I think, when I was working in advertising and media. I was earning pretty well, I was doing so good, and if somebody is in my position, I think they will never leave that position. They will never return to India. They will start on their own. It's really difficult, to be very frank. Yeah, being an entrepreneur is another level of hardships. So one thing which I really learned while I'm in the phase of this entrepreneurship is empathy. I know so many people, their hardships, their way of life, and then what they must be feeling. I try to put myself into their positions, and then I try to, show that I can feel you. That is something which we really, need to emphasize now in our life. So this is something I really wanted to share today, because I see a lot of posts, on the internet, that people are saying something, people are just blabbering, people are just having this conversations about something without concrete digestions of life. So I mean, it's learning lesson, but but the sooner you learn, the success comes to you easy. And to be very frank, you start practicing this empathy, empathizing with people. You have a junior, you have a senior. See, the thing is, I think I'm pretty good in empathizing with people. I feel so, because I was working in Gurgaon for many years, and then I had many juniors, like 7, 8 juniors under me, and then I was doing pretty well. And then till now, I have my colleagues and juniors, looking up to me, even if they have some difficulties in life, professionally and personally. So I think today I don't look how much I earned at that time and how much I'll be, earning now, if I compare that. But I think I earn so much that nobody can earn, because I have their love, their trust, their uh, the way they approach me. It's really, really. I mean, I should be thankful to God that God has given me a chance to know them. And to be very frank, till now, all my juniors, all my colleagues are, just coming to me, and they just kind of. Share with their happiness, their heartbroken story. And even if I was a senior, their boss, they still share. They have, if they have a fight with their husband, they share with me also that way. So I think I have put something to them which that they have trust me till now. So this is really important when you worked, and I think everyone should realize this because of COVID-19 also, that what is life? Life is nothing actually, right? We have been earning, we have been doing so many things, but at the end, what we realize is this human connections, that we really need somebody, to hold on to have a hopeful way of living. And I think this is real important in our life than earning money. Definitely earning money is really important, to make your life happy and all, but satisfaction come, when these things happen to you, like, you know like suddenly your boss calling you, hey, what's up, what you doing, or your junior is talking about, her fight with her husband. I can take the name also now, but she will mind. Let her come, I'll take. So, and then one of the intern, when I was a associate director, he was an intern, he talks about his job's difficulties, and then he talks that, please help me. I think I want to help so many people, and I have been helping in their career, and then even recommending people for jobs. So I'm that kind of person. So for me, being polite, empathizing with people is really, really working for me. I think everyone should try this. This is the mantra of your soul satisfaction, I think. So it's really important that that we should empathize, and this is how I learned. I think I had this empathy qualities before, but I didn't realize it till the time I do entrepreneurship, because I am telling you, it's really, really, really hard, and then at times you don't have any support from your near and loved ones also, and you feel like that, but still, you manage to go. You still need to survive. So, you know so life is a vicious cycle. You never know that so many people will come and help you because of everything you did to other people. So you need to help other people, you need to empathize with them. To be very frank, when I started Goji Love, I didn't have anything. To be very frank, I didn't have such a big team, and then I didn't have such a lot of money like rich parents. I didn't have any of those sort. But when I talk to people, and then when I talk to people, hey, can you help me? They just come forward and they help me so much, that I started forming a team. I had my CTO, I had my CFO, everyone came forward and they help, and they cooperate, and they were not just working for money, they were working for the trust they had on me, and I was not letting them down also, to be very frank. Till now we are such a good bonded team, and we really love working with each other. We even have, in the other projects also, the kind of trust I really want to build, even in my, I think I built in my personal life also, in my friends. This is the thing which we have to talk, that connecting and then empathizing, and this is really, really important. So